unfortunately, Hindus lost the understanding about this collective integrity. See, if a ship has to stay afloat, all the mechanisms in that ship need to stay integrated. It can be the maintenance engineer or the cleaning staff, captain, all the equipments fixed in the ship, everything, the machineries and all human beings, all of them need to be integrated for the ship to stay afloat. For the ship to stay afloat and reach the place where it need to reach, everyone in the ship need to be integrated. It's called collective integrity. A maintenance engineer cannot think, oh, I have done my job, but the fuel manager is not doing his job, or the cleaning person is not doing his job. So if the ship sinks, I will not be blamed. I will not be questioned. I am safe. Let whatever happens to others, or whatever others do or don't do, what is there for me? That level of integrity will not work for the ship to stay afloat. This is exactly done by the Hindus. In the modern day, everyone says, oh, I have tried my best. I have done my best. But others are not doing. What can I do? I have seen this as a typical mold. Same narrative. Whether it comes to reclaiming the political legitimacy of the Hindus, or reclaiming their temples, or reclaiming their organizations and religious freedom, or any guru's organizations running. Please understand, any problem Hindus are facing. So whether you ask the Hindus, why are you living a slavery life? Why you don't have a religious freedom? Why your temples are not under you, it's under the government? Why your temple wealth is not used for running gurukuls, the Hindu schools? Why your temple wealth is not being used to develop and spread Hindu medicines? Why you guys are not having any respect for the greatest and oldest jurisprudence, the Hindu law Manusmriti? Everyone will have one answer. Oh, I am doing whatever I can, but others are not doing. What can I do? Exact answer. A maintenance engineer in a ship, if he gives, what will happen to the ship? That exactly same thing is happening to these guys. We need Hindus to start thinking with a collective integrity. Not only I will do my job as maintenance engineer, I will make sure the fuel manager does his job as fuel manager, and cleaning person does his job as a cleaning person. We need that kind of an ecosystem for Hinduism to be revived. I decided very clearly that can be done only in a place where we have political legitimacy and political sovereignty. With the grace of Paramashiva, I got a place. Maybe small, but I got a place with a political legitimacy and political sovereignty for Hinduism. Hindu nation, Kailasa. Only in this place, this collective integrity ecosystem can be built. A maintenance engineer spends 60% of his working time for his job, and the other 40% to integrate with other teams and make sure the other teams are also in integrity so the ship stays afloat. If a maintenance engineer, even if he is highly integrated and he doesn't care about the fuel manager properly adding fuel to the ship, engines, the ship is going to sink. And maintenance engineer may not be blamed, but he is going to lose his job and life. Only with the collective integrity, the ship can stay afloat. If not, you may not be blamed because you have been integrated. But the final result is not going to happen. You are also going to lose your job and life both. Thoroughly understood. Hindus have been beaten too long, and maximum they have the energy only to be individually integrated. They don't have energy to manage the collective integrity. So only the captain has to be responsible for the collective integrity. I tell you, this is one of the biggest curse Hindus are suffering. Everyone feels, oh, I am integrated, I will do what I need to do. Others are not doing, what can I do? It is captain's responsibility in making collective integrity happen, everyone to be integrated, not mine. Sometimes people in the ship, one side maintenance team enjoys the other side maintenance team failing, thinking, oh, see how we are victorious now, they are failing, and that side of the ship, such big holes are happening. Hey, if the water comes in and the ship sinks, all of you are going to die. Why don't you understand? Hindus lack this understanding. You ask any question, any problem to any Hindu thinkers, think tanks, Hindu organizations, Hindu leaders, Hindus, whether common Hindu or Hindu thinkers, ask them, any of them, these questions. This top 100 questions, top 100 problems. You list top 100 problems of the Hindus. Getting bullied in the cyberspace. So much of cyberbullying. All the major social media organizations are anti-Hindu. Racist. So much cyberbullying. Racist attacks on Hindus. They don't have their temples under their control. Their gurus are being attacked left, right, center. Every day one guru is pulled down with false accusations, false cases, lawfare, hate speech, very systematically. List all these 100 problems and ask these questions. Everyone will say, oh, I am doing whatever I can. But others are not doing. What can we do? We need Hindu leaders who understand collective integrity truth. It is collective integrity which is going to keep the ship stay afloat.